We're starting a new series today talking about emotions. Emotions. They say that this is a disease of feelings.
Yeah.
Right? Because we don't know how to understand, interpret, or deal with how we feel. So we get high because of the way we feel.
Yeah.
They used to tell me that to feel what I feel because what I feel is real.
Yeah.
It didn't mean that what I feel was true. It just meant that it was real to me, right? You ever have somebody, and you'll tell them something and they'll say, "You mad?" And you like, "Well, you can't be mad." Well, I have a right to feel what I'm feeling. It don't mean it's true.
That's right.
I feel like you took my stuff.
Right.
Well, I didn't take your stuff. Well, that's how I feel.
That's how I feel. Yeah.
Okay. You have a right to that, right?
Yeah.
It don't make it true, though. You see what I'm saying?
That's right.
So today we're going to look at anger. And we see anger in a lot of different ways. I was telling the clients this week that addicts normally have just two feelings. They either pissed off or they all right.
Yeah.
Those are the only two that they express.
Yeah.
I'm either mad as hell
Yeah.
or I'm all right.
I'm all right.
I'm good.
Yeah. Yeah.
But guess what? Feelings are like rainbows.
All right.
There's a whole bunch of feelings and we need to learn how to feel them all.
All right.
Not just two,
That's right. That's right.
But that's the way we do it. We just have two of them. I'm all right. Especially as dudes.
Yeah.
Oh, how was dinner? It's all right.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
What do you think about this? It was all right.
All right.
Just everything was just all right. Like, God, dog, can anything be good or great?
Right.
It was all right. Right, Nick?
Yes, I hate that.
Yeah.
When I say it's all right, you know something wrong with me. You hate that.
Yeah. Look at your paper. It said, when most people think of anger, they picture a person in rage. They have images of slamming doors, shouting, intimidating communication. Certainly, this is a part of the angry response, but anger is not that one-dimensional. Y'all see that? See, because we do anger a lot of different ways.
Yeah.
Typically, when I'm loud, I'm not mad.
Right.
It's when I sit down and I'm quiet. That's when I'm mad.
Right.
I'm doing the Nick when I'm loud. I'm all right.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's when I stop talking. That's when I'm contemplating
That's right.
doing something.
That's right.
Yeah, that's when you need to be scared.
Yeah.
Just loud don't mean nothing.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
And that's most of us, right?
That's right.
Most of us,
That's right.
everybody not door slammers and like one of the brothers say he knock holes in walls and stuff. I ain't never been that person. I ain't kicking over my stuff. Now, as Bernie Mac say, we'll get mad and some furniture gonna be moving, it just ain't gonna be mine. I ain't never throw a temper tantrum in my own house. Now, I may throw one in your house and go to kicking over stuff, but in my house,
Yeah.
keep my own computer over because I'm mad. Really? That's insanity. I ain't never been that mad. It says we use the term anger to describe a number of expressions. Check this out. Frustration, irritability, annoyed, blowing off steam, fidgeting. See, we'll say all those things, but those not necessarily anger.
Right.
You can be irritable, but not be angry, right? As the ladies say, I'm just feeling some type of way. I don't exactly know what that means, but other women understand. They be like, "Oh, well, leave her alone. She's feeling some kind of way." Well, what exactly is she feeling? Some type of way, man.
Some kind of way.
And I'm trying to figure out what type is that. And I've never had a woman to explain it to me, but y'all all know what that means.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe after class y'all explain it to me. Y'all know what it means, right?
Inner feelings.
Huh?
Inner feelings.
Oh, okay, y'all in y'all feelings. But what feeling are y'all in? That's what I'm trying to figure out. I'm trying to put a label on it.
Then we left alone.
There you go. Now I've learned that. I've learned that. Like, oh, okay. It is important to realize how each of these reactions is tied to anger. Anger comes when you feel the need to clearly communicate that that your personal boundaries have been violated. See, we all have boundaries. It's important there are just some human boundaries that we just need to know just as a human, that there are certain things we don't do. And then as we get to know people, we learn their boundaries, right? You need to learn what piss somebody off and what don't. You know, that makes you mad when I already told you now.
That's right. That's right.
You know, and you keep doing that, then you're infringing on my boundaries, my personal space.
All right.
And that makes us mad, don't it?
That does.
Now that will do it. It says you can feel anger even when the other person don't see it. That's what. How many of y'all are silent angry people? Let me see them so I know who they are when they shut down and be like, oh, okay, there's a whole bunch of y'all. Then the ones you don't know, and then they be like, why you hit me? I didn't even see that coming. And then there's some people, they just overtly angry. You can tell.
Yeah.
The purpose of anger is to preserve. That's what it is. That's why that's a natural emotion that God gave us.
Yeah.
To preserve, to protect, to provide. It's okay. The Bible said it's all right to be angry, right? It said be angry and sin not. So I can be angry. It ought to be something that make me mad.
Yeah.
There is a such thing as righteous indignation.
Right.
It's just some things as a human ought to make us mad. Right?
That's right.
There's some things ought to just drive us to say, you know what, I can't take this no more. I can't stand this. It's okay. It's okay.
That's right.
So, the purpose of anger is to preserve personal worth. That's the first thing, is our personal worth. And when somebody tries to devalue you, it makes you angry, right? Or you think somebody is trying to devalue you because your personal worth. We do whatever we can to try to preserve that, right? Now, what happens now, you can't control that. You have some boundaries, but guess what? Everybody ain't gonna respect your boundaries.
That's right.
We got to figure out, what do I do when I'm in this society when people don't respect
That's right.
my boundaries
That's right.
or my personal worth, how I feel about me. That's really what that is. It's about how I feel about me. Now, I can't expect, guess what, when we get clean, our family has treated us one way for a long, long time, and we earned it, right? Now we come home, Nick, with this newfound personal worth that we want respected. And mom may not take that into consideration right now and still treat you the same way she's been treating you. We got to figure out how to negotiate that. You see what I'm saying? Because we'll come home, don't work like that. So he'll come home and say, well, I'm going to go and talk. And she's like, whoa, I'm going too. Then she said, no, guess what? That's when we tell y'all, I'm a grown man. Okay. But you're still not driving my car. And so now I feel like my personal worth has been attacked.
All right.
You don't value me. You don't see all that I bring to the table.
Wow.
One, you done gave that speech, ain't you?
Yeah.
Go on, me got a canned speech already prepared to let y'all know who we are and what our worth is. With 2 days clean. Essential needs. This is another one. Maslow has these, he had 7. When I looked them up, when I was in school, they taught me it was 7. I looked it up, I couldn't find but 5. But that's like shelter, food, safety. See, we have some essential needs that I just need as a person. When I feel that those things, or humans feel that those things are threatened, we get mad, right?
That's right. That's right.
And guess what? We're not at our personal best when those things are threatened.
That's right.
That's where that in the book say that we have that animalistic living at best. Is when our essential needs are not met. Because we going for those things, and then we're not safe people to be around.
That's right.
You see what I'm saying? Because guess what? If I am hungry, I'm gonna do some things to get something. I'm trying to take his jewelry. Not because I'm trying to smoke. I'm just hungry. I'm trying to get something to eat. So if I'm starving, I'm gonna do some things that's not natural, right?
That's right.
To protect these essential needs. And guess what? For those of us in recovery, we got to make sure that we take care of our essential needs. Because if they're not taken care of, I'm gonna be out of character. I can't be my best self. I'm not peaceful. I'm not serene when those essential needs are not met. Right? I'm stressed out.
That's right.
It's hard to be at peace when you walk in and ain't no food in the icebox and it's a pink slip on the door. Right? You kind of mad. You know, somebody like, hey, let's go out. You know what? I really can't think right now. Because I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to pay this rent. I can't really go out and kick it with you. Trust God. Look, man, I got a pink slip on my door. Right? You know, us church people will quote scripture at you. You're like, you know what, man, quit quoting scripture and give me some money. Help me pay these bills. Or tell me how I can get them paid. Other than that, I cannot think. That's the essential need. Hope that makes sense to you. Basic convictions. Boy, the big book says it like this. We have moral and philosophical convictions galore, but we couldn't live up to none of them. Well, we got some convictions. Some stuff we believe in. Now, we ain't necessarily living up to them ourselves, and it's tough to be around us because we got all of these convictions and morals and principles for everybody other than us. We can tell everybody how they should live and what they should do. And guess what? Until you start following those convictions, it's hard for people to honor them. And so we put ourselves in a position to be angry or to get hurt because we have these convictions. Somebody tell me something that you just believe in and can't nobody tell you no different other than God. Just some personal stuff that you believe in. There you go. You got one?
No, I was waiting on his wife.
Oh, okay. Somebody give me one. You believe this.
Karma.
What now?
Come around.
Okay, calm. Okay. Then somebody, okay. Calm. If you do something to me or something is done, eventually it's gonna come back. If I do good, good gonna come to me. If I do bad, bad go. That's a good one. Anybody else? A basic conviction that you believe in. Y'all don't believe in nothing?
Well, my basic conviction, man, if I set something down and go back to it at the first thing, I think somebody done got it. And I said, oh, I need to break this. This is one of my convictions. If it ain't where I sit there, first thing I think you done got it.
Yeah, you one of them. Stand in the middle of the floor.
There's nobody
If I find out who done it, I'm gonna bust them in the head. I'm one of them too, but mine comes from selfishness. I think that if it's mine, I shouldn't have to share it, and everybody else leave it alone.
Leave it alone.
That's a basic conviction.
My.
All my cookies are mine on the shirt, you know, that kind of stuff. Basic conviction.
Basically.
That's a good one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Let's examine each of these purposes. Look at it. Preserving. Somebody read that.
Preserving personal worth. In many cases, anger is ignited when the person perceives rejection or invalidation. Whether or not that is the message intended by the speaker, the angry person feels that his or her dignity has been demeaned.
Y'all see that?
Wow.
And see, and rejection hurts all the time. You know that? And we always, especially those of us as addicts, y'all, we have to break that victim mentality.
That's right.
Addicts are
That's right.
always victims.
That's right.
We always perceive somebody out to get us.
Yeah.
And the reason you done this is because
Yeah. Yeah.
all of that. We're victims and we got to break that.
That's right.
You know, a lot of times people ain't studying us.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
But we think everything you do has something to do with me.
Yeah.
And we always mad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Whether or not it was the intent. A lot of times it's not the person's intention, y'all, but that we always, and a lot of times is because we've been hurt so much and so much has been done to us, we are so dead set on protecting our personal worth.
Wow.
You know.
Wow.
And that's why
Wow.
we go to dressing up the outside first rather than the inside, because I am trying to preserve, at least I'm going to look like I'm somebody.
Yeah. 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 I'm gonna look like.
I'm going to dress up, I'm going to fix up.
That's right. That's right.
My brother over there, he loves social media, and when I be believing it, people that tell me that ain't true. You know, a lot of y'all are social media ballers, and I be buying. I'm like, no, you can't be trying to come back in the program. I just seen you yesterday bowling.
Wow.
What happened was,
I couldn't believe that brother was smoking. I'm like, no man, I just seen you post yesterday.
Yeah.
I just don't know how you can smoke crack and post.
I haven't scored yet, brother.
Oh, you ain't scored yet.
That's funny. That's funny.
Hey, yo, that's new.
Yeah, that's new.
That's new.
That's funny.
I sell my phone and everything.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Somebody read Preserving Essential Needs.
Humans have basic survival needs. The Bible recognizes this fact in many one another passages. For example, we are told to love one another, to bear one another's burdens, to encourage one another, to confess to one another, and to respect one another. These and many more instructions recognize our intricate systems of need that must be satisfactorily addressed if we are to have emotional well-being.
See, if my personal essential needs are not met, I'm not gonna be emotionally stable.
Yeah.
And so guess what? In this world, that's why I said all these one another passages, it's the common thing that we're so interconnected that my well-being is connected to a whole bunch of people. That's why we gotta learn how to live in community. That's why in this fellowship, it is so big on accountability and community.
That's right.
You know, and I believe in corporal punishment. We had a brother today. He done something that he wasn't supposed to do. And I said, why come you didn't go to the community and get some help? He said, I did. They led him wrong or he didn't follow. So he came up. I said, you come up with punishments for them.
Wow.
And boy, it rolled off his tongue so quick, he hit him. Bam! I said, woo! One thing, he may not live right, but he know how to dish out punishment. And he the one that's wrong. He didn't give it no thought. 2 weeks of this. God. Boy, that's some funny stuff.
Yeah. Yeah.
They walking around here looking like George Jefferson and the Brothers Johnson.
Yeah.
In the next 2 weeks, that's gonna be some funny stuff.
That's right.
Again. Basic conviction, somebody.
It is difficult to know how to manage feelings of anger when our convictions are violated. Many of us who were trained to think in black and white terms hold so firmly to our beliefs that inflexibility sets in.
Y'all see that? And have you ever been around people that they just see things in black and white? They have no gray. It's either all this or it's nothing. Them hard people to deal with, isn't it?
Yeah.
You know, this just the way it is. Like, no, it's more to it than that. No, it just got my way or the highway kind of thing.
Wow.
It's just black and white. It's no variation.
Wow.
Because if they believe it is true, and you can't get through to them.
Wow.
And y'all, we can't live like that, because then we not well. We always feel that somebody's trying to get us
Yeah.
because our convictions are so high.
Yeah.
You know, and it's not like that, y'all.
That's right.
It's great. A lot of things are great.
That's right.
And a lot of people, it can be two opinions, and two people can see the same thing and see it differently.
Yeah.
That's why they say in the fellowship, we got to learn how to agree to disagree and still be in fellowship.
Yeah. Fellowship. Yeah.
But when you're this person, if we disagree, you either gonna see it my way or we can't kick it.
We can't get it. That's right. That's
And I'm gonna argue you down and be ready to fight or something.
That's right.
If you don't see it my way, you got to see it my way.
That's right.
A little honesty, y'all.
Yeah.
If you that person, how many of y'all just that person? It gotta be your way.
It's my way. It's my
All
way.
right.
It's my way. Shit.
All right.
My way. 4 days.
If you don't see it my way, there's something wrong with you.
4 days.
Huh? Oh, I am very open-minded. I'm very open-minded. I'm very open-minded.
Thank you, sister. I said. Thank you.
You know, I taught a class on being open-minded, so you know.
Thank you. Thank you, sister.
Forget all y'all.
Yeah.
Be authentic about your anger management.
All right.
It's hot in here. Is it just me?
You got on a sweater.
It says people will be eager to see if your anger adjustments will last. See, a lot of us done had to deal with anger in the past. And so now we done came into this program, and now we supposed to be all changed and new. They waiting to see if this is real.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
You're gonna go home and you're gonna be all this new and sweet and patient and tolerant person. And she gonna be waiting to see.
Yeah.
No, baby, just whatever you say.
Wow. Wow.
I'm good.
Wow.
Well, can't we sound compliant from treatment? Well, treatment centers make you so compliant. You're like, oh no, just however, whatever you think, dog. Whatever. You know, I just want to be home. It don't matter. How long that last? That ain't you, is it? You compliant, right? You're like, oh no, baby.
Wow. That's right.
That is.
Yeah. That's fine.
It says you will have to tell the truth about your anger. We have to learn to tell the truth. It's all right to be mad.
Yeah.
You know, people see it, so why not just say, yeah, that makes me mad.
Yeah.
I learned, and brothers, let me tell you something. Ain't nothing sexier than a brother that know how to articulate how he feels and his emotions.
Yeah.
That's kind of sexy.
Yeah.
Because typically all women get is a brother that can grunt, you know, come on, like a caveman. But when you can put language to your feelings, they be like, oh my God, he just shares with me.
Yeah.
We connect at a whole nother level.
They do.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah. So we gotta be able to say it. We gotta be able to have the full range of our emotions.
My emotion.
Be able to say, yes, sweetie, yes, I'm angry.
Yes.
And I'm angry because.
Yeah.
And I really wish you wouldn't do that
Yeah.
anymore. And even to the guys, and I make the guys do this, and they be real mad when I said, now tell them why you're mad.
Yeah.
We don't like that.
Yeah.
Cause we think that if we share that, it makes us weak.
Yeah.
You know, if I say, I am mad because, and you done this, and that hurt my feelings. No, I am not angry, I am hurt.
Right. Right.
Because my personal needs and basic convictions have been infringed
Yeah.
upon because I told you.
Yeah.
And you did it anyway.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. And now I put myself out there, Theo. Now I'm all the way out there.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then they may hit you with, oh, okay.
Yeah.
And still do it. Now we don't know what to do with that.
That's right.
Because if I put myself out there,
That's
I'm
right.
expecting some change.
That's right.
No! You can put yourself out there, now this person just got the information.
That's right. That's right.
Now you know where to set your boundaries.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
You know. See, I get my cookies and I put them and I say, okay, all these mine, even though somebody else go and buy them for me, but once they're brought into the house, they're all mine.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying? And so I don't want anybody, so I have to hide them.
Yeah. 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 That high. That high.
I count them. It's 17 and a half in there now. Just kidding. But y'all know we do stuff like that.
Yes, we do.
You know, and just because you share what your personal conviction is, it doesn't mean that everybody gonna honor it. But you have to learn how to share it.
That's right. That's right. Absolutely.
Because before that, because guess what? Then don't nobody know.
Yeah.
That's why a lot of times we'll disappear and our family will say, but he was doing so well.
Yeah.
And the whole time I wasn't doing well, I just didn't know how to express it. And so we got to learn how to put language with these feelings.
Yeah.
Even the angry one. It's okay.
It's okay.
It's okay to be mad. I get mad all the time.
Yeah. Yeah.
Sometimes people care, and sometimes they don't.
I know.
Those are house cookies, baby. House cookies.
That made me mad. Thank you for being honest. Yeah, that made me mad. Ain't no such thing as house cookies. Talk, brother. It's one thing to decide quietly that you will handle your anger more appropriately. Check this out. But you will be more powerfully motivated to maintain your adjustments when you openly describe what will be different. You know, it's like, shoot, I got since March and quitting smoking. Well, I want to smoke so bad.
Yeah.
I want to stop class right now and go out and smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
But one of the things that holds me is I done said all this public stuff about me,
Right.
you know.
Right.
And so I got to figure out if I fall off,
Yeah.
you know, other than saying I'm a grown A man, leave me alone, and I can buy my own cigarettes so it ain't none of y'all business in no way. That's what I normally do when I fall off. I prepare my speech. Bussey, you smoking? Yeah. Well, did I ask you for one? You know, you got to get them up off of you.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
But y'all, that's why we got to tell people. And sometimes, y'all, it's according to how our anger is expressed that how serious this one is. So if you're one of the ragers, then you owe it to somebody and you can't freely fall off all the time.
Right.
Right?
Right.
You know, if you one of them that's cussing everybody out, or maybe a hitter or whatever, however that comes out, if you're gonna be back in community and back in relationship, you gotta say, all right, baby, I've worked on this. I'm not going to be calling you names and cussing and knocking holes in the wall this time.